Hey guys, how you doing? Nathaniel here, and this is Just the Average Student. Now, today we're going to be talking about something that you can do to to settle yourself into uni and the uni environment if you're moving away. Now, this video can be very helpful to you. Unfortunately, and hopefully this does not happen, you can become homesick. So a lot of these tips and tricks are here to help you settle into uni and kind of keep homesickness away or keep it at bay for as long as possible. All right, so without further ado, let's get it cracking. Now, number one, guys, you really want to go to fresher events. Like, I know some people are in the mood and kind of in the mentality of, I don't want to go to freshers events. They're too childish. Some people can come earlier. Some people can come when they're a lot older to university. Do remember that? And they're like, I've got all the partying out of my system. Go to fresher events, which may be partying. It may just be events where people are socializing and stuff. It could be your course events. Go to fresher events just simply because you never know who you're going to meet there. You need to be making a foundation of friends, people who you are familiar around. And the more people you're familiar around, the more that you will be settled into the area. Makes sense, right? Number two, now I know when you move in, you can get student finance. You're most likely going to have your student finance kick in. You need to chill out on money. The first thing that a lot of people in freshers do is they get their money, they go spring break, and then straight away they start blowing it every place. You know, I'm pretty sure nightclubs and takeaway places have consumed at least half of your student finance before you even get to class. You know, like, and you got to pay rent and stuff, and then you're on the phone calling mommy and daddy like, look guys, I have no money, it's not fun anymore, and I need some money, basically. So having your finances in check and chilling out with the spending will allow you to settle into the environment a bit more, just simply because money dictates freedom. Understand that. Like, money does dictate freedom. If you've got no money, you can't go out. If you've got no money, you can't eat where you want. You can't do what you want. You can't go to certain things. You can't join certain clubs. It dictates pretty much what you can and can't do in majority of cases. So chill out on spending. Number three, familiarize yourself with the area. If it is a new area to you, you do not understand what is going on, and you don't understand, you just don't get it, right? You just like, I'm here, I don't know how the buses work, I don't know how the shops work, I don't know how the environment is, the people are, the parks work. You need to go out and explore. Just go out for a walk. Go out for a walk, or go out with the people that you've met, or some people who might be living within the area out of the people you met, and just go and explore the hell out of the area, okay? Leave no stone unturned. It's just an adventure. Like, just go on a bear hunt, right? Go out and make sure that you are familiar with certain parts of the area, certain parts of areas where you can eat, certain parts of the areas where you can have fun, like clubs and stuff, and certain parts of the area, like, you know, like where you can get a taxi or transport. Make sure you know this. Which brings me to transport and travel. Understand how the travel works. If you do, this is part of number three, with familiarizing yourself with the area. If you do not know how the travel works, this can be a bit of an issue. I remember when I was in uni and I was waiting at the bus stop for 30 minutes. Now, I'm from London, right? I have never waited 30 minutes for a bus. I thought the bus was broken. I thought the stop was broken. I was like, okay, this obviously isn't a real stop. And I was standing there. It's dark, you know, it's dark. A bat flew over my head. I didn't even know bats were a thing. But I didn't even know bats were a thing. But a bat flew over my head in the country, and I was like, okay, so I'm in the middle of nowhere. This bus is taken like 25 minutes. I have no idea where I am. Like, it's not here. A bat just flew over my head. I'm pretty sure I just saw a badger. What am I gonna do? You know, bus came like 5 minutes later, and I said to him, like, you know, what are you playing at? But, you know, I was the one in the wrong. Bus comes every half an hour. Get familiar with the travel. Understand how travel works, because you don't want to be stranded somewhere at 2 a.m., 1 a.m., even at 10 in the night with no way of getting home, with no way of calling a cab or a taxi. Okay? So familiarize yourself with the area. On to number four, familiarize yourself with housemates. Make sure that you know your housemates. Even if you don't talk to them, make sure you know them, because your housemates there's an 80% chance within the year your housemates are going to piss you off. About an 80% chance they're going to piss you off in one way, shape, or form. Someone might use your stuff. Someone might use your stuff. Someone might leave the bathroom in a state. I'm not even going to touch on that because that's totally different in video entirely. Someone might leave the door open. Someone might break stuff, so therefore you're liable. All of you are liable for stuff that are broken. You know, you need to be able to talk to your housemates, and it's best if you're able to talk to your housemates, not argue with your housemates. So familiarize yourself with your housemates. You never know. Some of your housemates can actually turn out to be really cool people. Some of your housemates can actually turn out to be some of your closest friends because you're with them, and it will do. And you might even move in with them, you know, second year. So familiarize yourself with your housemates. Make sure that you guys are on good speaking terms. Number 5, please utilize social media. Now, I know everyone's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, like everyone's on social media, but make sure that you are joining the groups that compare you with like-minded people. All right. On Facebook, some people might have a law group for their university, or a maths group, or their society set up. You can get familiar with people through these social media sites before you meet them in person. Makes sense. Make sure that you are utilizing social media to get familiar with people, just to settle you in. As I said, the more people you know, the more familiar it gets. The more kind of, okay, I don't need to go home, I'm okay. Make sure that you have a very, very steadfast group of friends. Okay, as when you're going through uni year 1 to 3. Yes, not all friends are going to be quality. You're going to drop a lot off when you get to year 2, a lot often when you get to year 3. But your friends are the people who are going to stick by your side in university. If you don't have sugar, you go to their house. If you need to go A&E, you go to their house. If you're having problems with your girlfriend, you go to their house. If you needed food, you go to their house. Look, friends replace family when it comes to uni and you move out. All right? When you moved out, you're moving city, friends replace family because they are the first point of contact. Your mum, your dad, your brother, they might take an hour, 2, 3, even your best friend at home, they might take an hour a day to actually get to you. Your friend will be there in a couple of seconds. You need to have friends where you are to properly settle yourself in. Okay? Now, this doesn't mean to beg friends, but it's just have friends. You know, meet people naturally, build a relationship. Now, number 6. I know it's a top 5 video, but number 6 would have to be familiarize yourself and get to know your peer mentors. Get to know your peer mentors. Get to know people that you can contact if you're having a bad time. Look, university, when you have moved away in university, you are genuinely by yourself. There's no amount of phone calls. There are no amount of Skype calls. There are no amount of, you know, however else you contact people on the phone, not in person, that will help you when you're going through a bad time in uni because you're homesick, because you might be depressed, because you might be feeling alone. There are no amount of electrical appliances that can kind of console you. Your mom's there watching you crying, she can't hug you. Your dad's there watching you having a bad time, he can't pat you on the back or hug you even. It doesn't, look, there is going to be no contact, essentially. So you need to make sure that you familiarize yourself with your mentors, people that you can talk to, people that you can get involved with. Because it's with these people that you can get someone that you can talk to in person, and someone who can, that face-to-face contact is really, really, really beneficial. So that's number 6. And I know that a lot of people won't get in contact with those people, but by all means do. It does help. It does help when you're having someone that you don't even know, that you don't talk to talk to. You know, that you can get everything off your chest. You can get your feelings out. You can just get it all out, because there's no judgment. The person doesn't know you, you don't know them. So guys, those are the top 6 things that you can do to help you settle into uni, and that is about it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.